Migrants are rushing to reapply for their housing as the 60-day deadline set by Mayor Eric Adams approaches.
That's right. Fox 5's 𝗙𝗘𝗪 𝗬𝗢𝗪 joins us live from the Roosevelt Hotel Migrant Intake Center in Midtown with more. 𝗙𝗪𝗪, what's going on?
Yeah, Dan and Tashani, good morning to both of you. So essentially this will affect the first wave of migrants staying in the city shelter system. Mayor Adams implemented that 60-day limit for migrants with children back in October. So technically that would have expired in December, but the city extended the deadline until after the holidays. Nearly 70,000 asylum seekers are currently packed into city shelters, with hundreds more continuing to arrive each week. And now scores of families are in jeopardy of losing their emergency housing arrangements because their 60-day shelter limit is set to expire tomorrow.
This is a strange environment.
More than 162,000 migrants have passed through the city since spring of 2022. In October, Mayor Adams imposed limits on shelter stays, 30 days for single adults and 60 days for families. According to the New York Post, the city just issued 4,300 notices to migrants with children, warning them that they'll need to reapply for shelter. But new arrivals are given priority, and those who don't get a spot will have to wait for space to open up, sparking fears of uncertainty. Over the weekend, lines wrapped around the block in the East Village outside the St. Bridget's School on East 7th Street near Tompkins Square Park. The former Catholic school now serves as a shelter re-entry facility for migrants without children, many of whom have already begun their reapplication process.
There are literally hundreds every day lined up around the block, all the way to the next block and around the corner.
But tensions flared after one person tried to cut the line and a fight broke out. 2 NYPD officers were injured in the melee, and 2 migrants are now facing charges, including resisting arrest. Meanwhile, lines are also expected to grow outside the Roosevelt Hotel this week, where families with children are now scrambling to fill out their applications before it's too late. Yeah, and obviously not everything about this process is crystal clear right now. One of the big questions is what happens to families that don't get a spot right away? Will they be left out here on the street in the middle of winter? The New York Post, citing city officials, reported that families will be sent to special respite centers until space does become available in that case. For now, we're live here outside the Roosevelt Hotel.